scarlet blaze. Unrest in Enbarr. Despite successfully defending Aryan Road, Edelgard concludes it is no longer possible for her to hold the eastern and western lines at the same time, and pauses to explore solutions. Almost as if trading places, she sends Count Bergliez to the Kingdom front and returns her own forces to the imperial capital of Enbarr.
Okay, I get that this little chat needs to be a secret, but if we get any deeper into the woods, someone's gonna be looking for our corpses.
One can never be too safe. We do not know where our enemy lurks these days.
Lysithia's here too? What's she got to do with this?
Lysithia has had contact in the past with those who slither in the dark. I asked her to come along so she might be privy to all of the information.
I'm just listening. Pretend I'm not even here. And besides, they're my enemy too.
Right.
Now, as you know, our enemy has gone into hiding. But considering what they are capable of, we cannot relax our guard, particularly at the capital. The streets of Enbarr practically teemed with them at one time. So we cannot rule out the possibility they will attempt some mischief when Her Majesty and the rest of us return.
That's true. They're devious, both everywhere and nowhere at once. We have to be careful.
They're a real headache, all right. So, how can I help?
I called you here because I have a request and a warning. I believe that if those who slither in the dark do try something, they will attempt to approach you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Your powers may come from the same place as theirs, right?
It stands to reason they might try to recruit you.
Sure, but they'd be wasting their time. There's no way I'm gonna help those monsters.
And what if they appear as your long-lost brother? Same hair, same eyes, a voice full of kindness.
Or, what if one of them calls out, "I finally found you, my child"?
Maybe they are your family, maybe they are not. Could you really drive a sword through their heart with that knowledge yet uncertain? Forgive me. That was cruel. I am merely voicing one possibility among many. Still, now you will know to expect it. It behooves you to remember how harsh reality can actually be.
Yes. Way to go!
Listen up. Yeah.
By the way,
It's all hopeless.
Huh?
Nah.
Hear me out.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Deal. So here's my pitch. Well, hello there. Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Come back soon.
What do you think?
No.
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
I don't know. Got a sec?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Oh, yay!
That reminds me.
Do you have a moment? Well, you see...
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
You sure? You wanted to talk, Monica? This is an interesting choice of location.
I hear you've been going above and beyond lately. That you perform miracles each time you set foot on the battlefield.
Why are you complimenting me all of a sudden? I mean, things have been going well, but...
Oh, I assure you, I have no ulterior motive. You've helped me out a great deal too, after all. Even Her Majesty praises your fine work. She talks about you so much, in fact, I'm more than a little sick of hearing your name.
Huh. She talks about me that much? Wait a sec. You aren't jealous, are you? That wouldn't make any sense.
Indeed, it wouldn't. Why in the world would I be jealous of you? After all, you are merely Her Majesty's subordinate. Your relationship will never transcend the bounds of master and servant. It will never reach the depths of meaning that Her Majesty and I share.
So you are jealous?
In what way? I am merely telling you the truth as I see it. It never even crossed my mind how irritatingly close you and Her Majesty are. Not once.
Yeah, you basically just admitted it.
I certainly did not.
You did. You said you were jealous that Edelgard and I are so close.
The word jealous never traversed my lips.
You sure you're not, though?
Perhaps a little.
That's what I thought.
But so what if I am? I have always been Her Majesty's most devoted admirer. Hubert is one thing, but you're just a run-of-the-mill mercenary. To think Her Majesty has uttered your name more times than she has mine, it makes me want to scream my lungs out!
You've been counting? Look, I probably come up a lot because we've been fighting together so much. Don't worry, Monica. Things will turn around once the war's over.
Aw. Being consoled by the winner only makes me feel even more like a loser. I can't believe it has come to this. I have no other choice but to ask for your help.
What's come to what now?
I will just have to show you. Come on, let's go.
To be brief,
Indeed.
Hold on.
Got a minute?
Hey!
Time to work you into shape.
Another tool in the belt.
A fresh start, huh? Well, let's not waste it.
I demand further strength.
Gaze upon my splendid finery.
Guess I'll have to learn something new.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Excellent.
Let's see.
Ah, it's you. How's it going? Any developments to report?
You mean with my power? Not really, no.
Perhaps using it regularly won't be enough to provoke growth. Good to know.
Hey, I thought you said you weren't interested. I mean, how many times are you gonna come ask me if anything's changed before you're happy?
Weren't you the one so keen on piquing my interest? I only wanted to check how that was going. If you don't think it's possible, just tell me and I'll stop asking.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely not happening.
What? But this was all your idea. How cruel of you to stoke my excitement only to back out at the first sign of adversity. Come on, just keep trying a little longer. How about this? Describe the circumstances in which you first awakened to your power. Maybe we can reproduce the situation and see if lightning doesn't strike twice.
Well, I was staring death in the face when it happened. I'd been beaten so badly, I could barely stand. But I kept telling myself I wasn't ready to die yet. Then out of nowhere, it just came to me.
I suppose we shouldn't try to recreate those conditions. Nobody wants a dead officer on their hands. Let's consider some other potentially relevant factors. Who was your opponent? Where did the struggle take place? What time of day was it? Do you think your emotions played any part in it?
I was fighting the Ashen Demon, of all people. I hope we get the chance to cross swords again someday. As for the when and where, we were in a forest at night. Pretty sure it was a full moon, too. And that leaves my emotional state. But I don't know how I could replicate the intense emotions of being at the brink of death like that.
I see, I see. That context would prove quite tricky to simulate. And if your power functions similar to a crest, revealing itself even when you don't intend it, that leaves only one option. Observing you on the battlefield at all times. This is turning out to be more work than I signed up for.
Hey, weren't you telling me not to give up just a second ago? If I can do it, then so can you.
I'm not so sure.
Good day. Speaking of...
Right on.
In actuality...
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Oh, but this is just to die for. It's my favorite, really.
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
All right!
Well met.
Hey there.
Excuse me.
What do you think?
Let's see.
Ah.
Do you have a moment? Right on.
What can I do for you?
Frankly,
You sure?
how unexpected.
Right.
Damn.
Let's see.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
My instruction comes at a high price. neglect your daily studies.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
That felt good. Let's do it again.
I must make the most of this ability.
Time to work you into shape.
All is done for the sake of power. All is done for the sake of power.
I am sure you could pick stronger opponents. But here goes everything.
Stronger than you? Who do you expect me to call on? Count Burgleys? We must work together and improve.
There must be more to this.
A new power is now being mine.
This better not be one of those weird powers.
Hope this is good for something.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Giving less than one's all is unacceptable.
You can't do the job without the outfit.
A fresh start, huh? Well, let's not waste it.
We must work together and improve.
Well, look at that. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Prowess means nothing without resolve.
Can't let this power go unused.
This is part of me now.
A middling performance, but acceptable.
What a fascinating power.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
I must make the most of this ability.
This is part of me now.
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I hope to prove at least as useful to you as a pile of discarded rubbish.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but... okay.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I'll do the best I can.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Oh yeah, we've got this!
My sword is yours.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Best keep those hopes of yours firmly planted in the dirt.
We can do it, together.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Well, how'd it go?
Any result's a good result.
Well, well. Hello, you. Come back soon, all right?
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Ignatz Victor reporting, Your Excellency.
Yes, yes, come in.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I think you're supposed to say, forgive my intrusion.
Right, yes. Forgive me, Your Excellency.
Listen, Ignatz, I may have a title now, but you and I are still friends as we have always been. All this formality is starting to make my skin crawl. Please, just treat me the same as ever you have.
Oh, right. Of course. Anyway, what do you need?
You've no doubt heard about the bandits who appeared in Gloucester, yes? The ones who were supposedly former mercenaries.
They've been around for a while, right?
Yes. My men have been searching for their base for some time now, and I believe they have finally located it. I took the opportunity to look into the provenance of these bandits anew, and it seems they were indeed a mercenary band. One in the employ of my father.
I see.
For some reason, they have abandoned the sellsword life and fallen into banditry.
But why would they do that?
I do not know. I attempted to discuss it with my father, but his only concern at present is finding me a proper spouse. When I ask, he evades me and changes the subject.
Yes. That's quite the conundrum.
Regardless, I cannot ignore these bandits, especially if my father had something to do with them. Thusly, I have decided to deal with them myself, and I was hoping you might join me.
Of course. I'm a knight of House Gloucester, after all.
Good. Oh, and as it would be a rather tall order for the two of us to take on a gang of brigands alone, I have called in some additional support.
Hey, Lawrence. I came as soon as I could.
Just once, I wish one of my acquaintances could split the difference between absurd formality and dire nonchalance. I am a count now, you know.
Wait, so are we not friends because you're a count?
No, what I meant to say is...
Look, enough with the titles. I'm a busy woman, so let's get moving already.
I will have you know, a noble is nothing without their... Oh, never mind. I asked you here because I need your help dealing with bandits in my territory.
That's it? Well, sure. I'm happy to help.
That was easy. I suppose it does indeed pay to have some true friends in one's corner.
Sure does. Besides, if just you and Ignatz try to do it, you're gonna get kicked into next moon.
Have you ever considered not saying the first thing that pops into your head? The two of us could easily handle this matter. I am simply being prudent. Also, these are not some run-of-the-mill ruffians, but rather highly trained former mercenaries.
Right, the old mercenary to bandit career path.
They have some connection to my father as well, so I would like to uncover what we can in the process.
You got it, boss. If we fight and win, I'm sure some info will turn up on your old man.
I am not certain I follow your logic, though I suppose it would be the preferred outcome. Now then, we should be off. With my subjects in peril, there is not a moment to waste. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I'll take my payment in meat, please.
I shall tell the kitchen to prepare a ham. Hear me well, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, stand in judgment before you.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack.
Host Gloucester has no need of such dishonest trickery. If our foe is asleep, we take out their pillow before the battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base. I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
Out of the way!
Why don't you hang back and let us handle this?
Do not coddle me. I am more than capable of holding my own against this pack of curs.
Now that I think of it, we're near the place where Claude's grandfather met his end, aren't we?
Indeed. I think you are correct. Could this group perchance have some connection to that most unfortunate incident?
Yeah, right.
You yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other, right? I've got you now!
That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attacking the base. By the good name of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize my subjects no longer!
Gloucester,
Let's get out of here before we get beaten to a pulp again!
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see...
Now it is my turn. There...
If we let these folks go, they'll just cause more trouble somewhere else. Let's track them down.
I've got you now.
My mother and father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah, they were traveling.
I think this will go well.
Now it is my turn.
With the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters.
During the period when my father employed these mercenaries, monster attacks were a rather common occurrence in this region. And these monsters took the lives of both the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents.
Pay attention, Lawrence. You keep staring off into space, some bandit's gonna run up and conk you on the...
I've found strength in adversity.
Ed!
Yes, of course. I must focus on the battle at hand.
All right, that should be all.
We can't get in the front! Let's cut around back!
There is something strange about the enemy's current movements. Perhaps they have another escape route in mind?
All right, there's nothing these muscles can't do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Now it is my turn.
They're trying to get out the back way. After them.
Yeah, no escape.
Out of the way.
You are certainly competent, I will give you that.
It's funny how you're like a real knight now, Ignat. You used to be so scrawny.
I think everyone looks scrawny compared to you, Raphael. stopped them.
Out of the way!
You? The Count? Where's your father, you little brat?
Retire. I am the Count of Gloucester now.
Don't say. In that case, I'll have to take my revenge on you instead.
He seeks vengeance against my father. Whatever was driving these people? Now it is my turn. Troubled by this development. But as the ruler of this domain, I must do my duty and eliminate these bandits.
This is awful. We have to do something. I think this will go well. I'm prepared. I think this will go well.
Let's do this! Out of the way! Hold your breath! I've got you now! Take this! Won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Wow, you really are powerful. I could never hope to compare.
Splendid! We have the advantage.
Keep quiet and fight, Ignacio. These guys are serious business.
I've got you now!
Accept your defeat!
Right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see...
Ain't you traitorous nobles tired of beating us up yet?
Wait, you claim my father betrayed you?
Used us and threw us away like trash, he did. Then he tried to make us disappear so he could sweep it under the rug. Still in the fight. Just kill me and be done with it already. At least that way it'll finally be over.
I would speak with you yet. I need to understand what has transpired here.
We did it! We won!
Meat party when we get home, and Lawrence is buying.
You all go on ahead. I must speak with the bandit we captured. Good, but not enough.
I won't let myself stop here. Hey, a new power. All right.
I had this power within me all the while?
This is suitable.
There you are, Lawrence. That took so long, I thought maybe that bandit general got you.
We had much to discuss, which I will share with all of you now.
Did you uncover the reason for their grudge against your father?
Indeed. As we suspected, they were once mercenaries in his employ. At first, they were used in the ways one might think, keeping villages safe, guarding the border, and so on. But one day, they were given a very strange order by a supposed envoy of my father.
What was the order?
They were told to threaten any merchants heading toward Regan and force them to turn back.
Yeah, that's a weird one, all right.
The mercenaries felt the same and balked at the idea of raising their swords against unarmed merchants. Instead, they decided to chase a pack of wild monsters into the merchants' path and scare them that way.
Sounds like a good way to get everyone killed.
Indeed, you see the matter already. The plan worked, at first. Then one day they caught wind that merchants were approaching and loosed monsters on them per the established method. An ordinary group of merchants would have simply run away and lived. But one among this group drew his sword and began to fight. This was Lord Godfrey, who at the time held the title of Duke Regan. He fought valiantly, but ultimately in vain. Sadly, he perished along with the merchants he had hoped to protect.
Merchants that included Raphael's parents.
So the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents all died because of your dad, Lawrence?
So it would seem. I am terribly sorry, Raphael. Please, accept my apology in my father's stead.
Hey, knock it off. You didn't do anything wrong.
As it happens, my parents were meant to accompany Godfrey that day. But they had a scheduling conflict and recommended that Raphael's parents go instead, which means...
Not you too, Ignatz! Look, everybody. Kids aren't responsible for what their parents do.
Lawrence, do we know for sure that the order came from your father?
I was wondering the same thing. Your father was always protective of the nobility's reputation, and it seems strange he would do something so sneaky, and so anti-merchant besides.
Based on what the bandits said, I suspect it was someone from our house acting alone. By the time my father realized what was happening, the culprit had vanished, along with any hope of ever sussing out their true motives. Only the mercenaries remained, and my father had no choice but to punish them.
I bet they didn't care at all about what happened behind the scenes. Far as they were concerned, their employer betrayed them.
But I don't get how any of this has to do with you right now, Lawrence.
A feudal lord is responsible for all that happens within their realm. Therefore, anything left unresolved by my father falls by necessity to me. I would also like to pay appropriate reparations to both you and your family, as is fair and proper.
But I don't need anything from you. I can take care of my family plenty well on my own. Besides, I made my peace with what happened to my folks a long time ago. You can't change that now. All you can do is stir up a bunch of old, painful memories.
Yes, but still...
But nothing. I'm done talking about this. I'll still take my reward for beating up the bandits, though. Meat party, remember? You promised me the finest ham in all the land, and just thinking about it's got me drooling.
This does not sit right with me. What should I do?
I don't think there's anything else you can do. If you keep at it, you'll just make Raphael upset. Same goes for you, Ignatz.
Right.
Very well. In that case, I shall arrange for the finest spread of meat the world has ever seen. I stake House Gloucester's very reputation on it.
Now that's the right thing to do.
Still feels a little weird to leave it like this, but I guess this is for the best.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Time to work you into shape.
That felt good. Let's do it again.
This is part of me now.
Training can be with proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I'll do what I can.
And you need me for this? Are you sure? We all must do our fair share.